Once there was a old man in a very tiny village. Although he was poor, but he was envied by most of the people because he had a very good horse, a white horse. And people were envious that this man has such a beautiful horse. Even the king was jealous and wanted to have that horse. There were many people who approached him with a big amount of money to buy the horse, that you sell it to me and I will pay you this much amount, or you can say whatever amount you want, I can pay you that amount. Just speak and take the amount for your horse. But he never sold that horse. Even though he was poor, the temptation was a great. But he never sold it. There were temptations because you know the poverty. There was sometimes no food to feed, to eat, to feed the horse and to eat. But still he never sold the house, he never sold the horse. And he told, I cannot sell. To you this is a horse, but to me this is a person. And how can you sell a person? He told people, to you this is horse, but to me he is a friend. How can I sell a friend? He never sold it. One day it happened that he went to the stable and he see that there is no horse in the stable. All the villagers, they gather there. And they told, you see, we had been always telling you, you old fool. They scoffed him. You old fool, we always had been telling you that, you know, this is a so precious animal. How can a poor man like you protect him? And now you see, somebody stole it. We already told you, you are a poor man, you could have a good bargain, you could have a good money for that horse, you could sell that horse, and you could live your whole life very much in comfort with the money paid off. But you are a fool man. And now you see, somebody stole it. The old man told, oh, don't speak so quickly, don't cast your judgment. You don't know if it is stolen or not. The thing what we know is the horse is not in the stable. This is the only thing we know, that horse is not in the stable. How can you say that it is stolen? They told, oh, it is stolen. Somebody might have took it because everybody was desiring of this horse. So somebody might have taken it. Where will it go? It was so precious and you old fool could not protect the thing, but you did not sell it. You had a chance, but you missed the chance. Now you are cursed with this misfortune. The old man told, how can you say that I am cursed with misfortune? We never know. How can you judge this already now? Only the thing we know, the horse is not in a stable. They told, maybe you might know some things, but this needs no big philosophy. The very simple thing is, horse is not in a stable, and this is a curse. You are cursed by the misfortune. He told, I try to explain you, but you always cast your judgment. They laughed, they coughed, they scoffed. And went away. 15 days later, there happened something very strange. The horse returned from the forest. So it was not stolen. It ran into the forest. The horse returned from the forest, and not only he returned, he brought 12 more horses, a dozen more horses with him, the wild horses. Seeing all that, again the villagers gathered and they told, you were right, we were wrong. It was not a misfortune. It was very, very much fortunate. It was very lucky. The horse returned, and it returned with dozen more horses. This is a very big blessing. The old man told, again, you are casting some future things. Again you are casting your judgments. You only know that horse returned, and it returned, of course, with dozen more horses. But it doesn't mean that this is a blessing or curse. We don't know. They somehow agreed with the old man, just nodding their heads, because they had been experienced before, and they thought this old man is a little fool. And this old man will have a lot of money. He can just break the horse very easily, just train the horse. These all wild horses can be broken down, can be trained very easily, and he can sell in good money. He is a very fortunate man. All the horses returned, because till now the old man had been proving himself to be fool to the villagers. He had so precious animal, but he went to the woods. He was chopping the woods. He dragged them out of the forest and was selling, and lived very hand to mouth. He has not so much money, but having the precious animal also he was not selling it. So they thought he is a fool man. He could live his life very easily just by selling the horse, and he could live off the money by the money he got from the horse. But he always proved himself to be fool. People, they thought he is a fool man. But now the horse returned with the 12 more horses. He becomes fortunate man. He becomes a very lucky man. But he says, don't cast your judgment. How can you tell about a book just by reading one page? You know, I am telling you this story, but simultaneously, don't be eager to know what is going to happen. Just go on with this story, because this is also your life. If you are too eager only in the result, this is a nonsense thing. This is a kind of novel. It will go on. The life will go on till the last breath. You never know what is going to come.